Hello and welcome to Fifth and Grace. It is Thanksgiving week for our American friends. So I thought I would do a reading all about gratitude and abundance to help us attract our blessings. So fun, right? I'm in Canada, so my Thanksgiving was in October. I think it's the second weekend of October. So we are well past turkeys and pumpkin pies and all of that stuff. So I actually really much prefer the way we do it in Canada, where we have Thanksgiving and then Halloween. And then November 1st is kind of like, okay, now we can think about Christmas. And then we have Remembrance Day. And then we've got this little break for the last 3 weeks of the month. And then we go right into December. So I like the flow of that better, because I feel like in America, like Thanksgiving is so tied into Christmas that I know people who put up their Christmas tree as part of their Thanksgiving Day festivities, which I'm like, wow, that's sort of interesting. But then I also know people who put up the Christmas tree at night on Halloween because they're like, yep, Halloween's done, let's go. So I guess whatever makes you happy and whatever brings you joy, do that, and don't let anybody tell you not to. I know we have in Canada, we have a lot of yip yap about putting up Christmas lights and decorations before Remembrance Day. And I'm like, do you know a lot of stuff happens before Remembrance Day? Why are we picking on Christmas? You know, we have Halloween before Remembrance Day. We have Thanksgiving before Remembrance Day. We have 1st of July, which is Canada Day, before things. Like, a lot of things happen before Remembrance Day. But there's always that one person that will start attacking people for having their Christmas decorations up before Remembrance Day, which I just think is so silly. Because if people, like, I happen to be a chaplain for a legion, and no one cares. They don't care. You know, you ask veterans, they're like, no, don't care. As long as everybody pauses on Remembrance Day, that's the important part. But whether you put Christmas decorations up, it's so funny to me. Like, nobody complains about Halloween decorations up before Remembrance Day. Only Christmas decorations. So perhaps these people, these hateful people who have to boss everyone around, perhaps they just don't like Christmas. You know? I bet they do stuff all year before Remembrance Day. Anyway, that's my little rant about that while I shuffle the cards. I always like to have a little something to talk about while I shuffle the cards. Otherwise, we just sit in silence. So while I do this, this is going to be a 3-card reading. It's going to be basically an educational reading for you. You can take this reading and do it yourself if you like to read tarot. And I will explain the meanings of the cards, and I will actually put the actual spread description in the description of the video. So card 1, card 2, card 3, how it all works, so that you can do this reading yourself or for other people. And so we've given the cards a good shuffle. And then we're going to pick one card, the 4 of Cups, which is what we already have to be grateful for. Card 2 is strength and what's blocking our flow of abundance. And card number 3 is how to open yourself up to more blessings. And we have the Page of Pentacles. So, card number 1, what you already have to be grateful for. The 4 of Cups, emotional stability. Yeah, being in a good place. Being, you know, we don't have to be rich to be happy. We don't have to have, you know, people chasing us with, you know, romantic gestures to be happy. We don't have to be, you know, everything in place exactly perfect to be happy. And happiness is, I actually prefer the word contentment over happiness, because I feel like happiness takes a lot of energy. It's a very spiky emotion that peaks. Right, versus being content is sort of a plateau. And people say, oh, plateaus are negative. No, they're not. What it means is that it gives you time to breathe. And so this card reveals blessings, resources, or support you already have in your life that you may not fully recognize. And this will highlight areas of gratitude. And this reminds you to appreciate and nurture what's already present. So if you've come to a really good emotional place right now, nurture that. If you've dealt with your shiz, nurture that. Celebrate that. Congratulate yourself for that. Give yourself a wee hug. And remember that your emotional stability influences everyone around you. And we see that here in this card. How sweet is this? Oh, our little squirrel friend. But all of his cups are, you know, full of nectar for the butterflies. So there's definitely that overflow of positivity that is affecting the people around you, our little squirrel friend. And he looks like he's just having a little meditation moment here. So our second card, card number 2, what's blocking your flow of abundance? And this card shows us our limiting beliefs, fears, or external circumstances that are holding back your abundance. And this is insights into what needs to be released or addressed in order to attract more blessings into your life. Now, the Strength card is an interesting one to get in this particular spot, because this is usually quite a positive card. But what's coming through on this card is that you don't need to have such a tight grip on everything in your life. It's okay to release your grip and let things ebb and flow. If they come, they come. If they go, they go. It's okay. And it's okay to sit in feminine energy. I always look at the Strength card as a very feminine card, simply because it's about being strong. It's about standing strong, the mighty oak kind of thing, but there's a gentleness to it. There's definitely a feminine gentleness. It's not about being a warrior. It's about almost leaning back, and it's about just being strong in your willpower and taking care. It's digging deep into yourself. But the sense that's coming through on this card right now is that you're holding on too tight, and it's okay to let go. And what stays, stays. Appreciate that. And what goes, let it go and appreciate that too. Sometimes the greatest gift people can give us is going away, is leaving. And you might actually afterwards realize the impact their presence was having in a negative way. And in letting them go, now you're opening up your flow of abundance, because there's something blocking you. There's definitely something in the way. And our card number 3, how we can open ourselves up to more blessings. So this is letting us know our actions, mindset shifts, spiritual practices that we can use to welcome more abundance and call in more abundance. And this is about how do we clear the pathway to our blessings and having the energy to receive and manifest with gratitude and appreciate all of this abundance. This is about setting goals. And our pages to me are always about students as well. So if you want something, but you can't get to it because you have some learning to do, go do the learning. You don't have to go to university and get a PhD in XYZ to be able to do the thing you want to do. Sometimes it's just a matter of a workshop. Sometimes it's just a matter of like Googling and reading, and maybe read a book. It could be YouTube videos on how to do something. It could be, sitting with a coach like myself to create a plan. Our Page of Pentacles is always about laying the foundations for the future. So this card being about how to open yourself up to more blessings, lay the foundation, lay the groundwork, do the learning. This is a great time of year because most people don't start new stuff at this time of year, being the last week of November. We're going into Christmas, like literally we're 4 weeks from Christmas. And most people don't start something new right now. But what you can do is plan to start new for the end of December or January and use this time right now to lay the groundwork, get the foundational stuff done, do the learning, and create a really solid beginning for yourself. So we'll just use YouTube as an example since that's where we are. If you're planning to start a YouTube channel, this is the time to get all, graphics done, create your list of ideas, get your schedule going, write your scripts. Think about all the things that you need for that. Do you need a mic? Do you need a phone stand? All of this stuff. This is the time to lay all the groundwork so that, say, the first week of January, when you're like, that's it, I'm starting my YouTube channel, you've got everything ready to go. You've laid all the foundations, and then you've got a smooth transition, and then you're not scrambling to do all the things that you need to do to launch the thing you want to launch. So there you go. There's the reading for you. This is, of course, a Learn With Me reading. So we have card 1. We'll go over that again. What you have to be grateful for, what's blocking your flow of abundance, and how to open yourself up to more blessings. I will put all of that into the description of this video so that you can use this spread for yourself or your friends. Thank you so much for being here today. If you're new, thanks for joining us. I'm so excited to get to know you. Please leave a comment and let me know you popped by. Don't forget to click the subscribe button and click like and all the things. Anything you can click that's positive, just do that. If you're an old friend, thanks for popping by again. I hope you're doing well. Like I said, don't forget to leave a comment. I have been so loving the conversations I've been having here on my videos, in the comments. I will be going live again soon. I'm still recovering from this stupid head cold. But as soon as I can talk for an hour without coughing or sneezing or choking, I will be doing a live video again. We'll be doing free card pulls. The free stuff will be a limited time, simply because I'm using that to just learn how to go live. And then we're going to have a paid element to the live readings because, some got to pay the bills, right? So we will be doing, and it won't be expensive, but we will definitely be doing a paid element in the coming weeks so that everybody gets the benefit of the live readings. So if you have hung on this long, I invite you to join me and my friend Caitlin on December 20th. That's a Friday evening, Toronto time. Though if you're from Toronto, it's Toronto. And we are having a Yule celebration. On the 20th, it will be live on Zoom. I will put the link to sign up for that. It's free. And we're only offering it to our clients and our YouTube fans and our closest people. This is not being broadcast to the masses, although even though we are on YouTube, but if you've hung in this long, you're one of our fans. So I'll pop the link in there and you can sign up for free and join us that night. We have an incredible evening planned, full of goodness based around Yule and the traditions. If you don't know what Yule is, that's okay. You're going to learn. Jump on the call with us. If you're not religious, that's okay. We're not religious on the call either. We're just going to be talking about Yule and a little, festive dance party, a little talk about how to support people who are grieving at the holidays, the art of receiving. There's all kinds of things that we're going to be discussing on the call. It will be very interactive and it will be lots of fun. So do sign up and then join us on the 20th of December. Thank you for joining me here today. Have a magical day.